Good morning. We are live from the beautiful McClure River Ranch, Aspen Valley Polo Club, for the Craig Sakin Memorial. Two semifinals for you today here at the beautiful field number 2 at the McClure River Ranch. So thank you for joining us. We're going to start out with Audi and the Setai. The last time you heard the Setai was probably down in the U.S. Open where Melissa Ganzi kept the Setai team down. Also one of our title sponsors at Beach Polo in November. But the Audi, they're going to come out today with Marc Ganzi, the Cobra, teaming up with Enrique Bueno, and then Tomacho Pierez and Santi Tocolino. Very, very well-balanced team there. This is the time. Melissa will pull the team. Melissa Ganzi at the number 1. Then we'll have Jason Crowder, Alejandro Estrada, and Juan Bellini, which is, again, a very good combination. We have Gaston Dorniak as our mounted official today. Beautiful weather. What can I say? Summertime in the mountains. We have been blessed early with some fantastic weather. We had an amazing practice game here yesterday. Ponies are ready to go. Players are ready to go. And looks like Gaston is getting the final touches out here. We're going to let the players warm up a little bit early in the season. Of course, when the horses come in, they get a little fresh, so we'll let the horses and the players get organized. Now, remember, the polo school is in session. And we've been doing lessons Monday, Sunday. So we get to the polo school classes. Just make sure that you get in touch with Juan Bellini. You can go to AspenValleyPoloClub.com. His number there. He'll line you all up. And remember to ask him about Polo on Demand. The Polo on Demand is being, used today in a lot of our games. We have some players. So we'll make sure I point that out to you so you can kind of understand a little bit about the most unique polo program in the world. Polo on Demand, remember, Aspen Valley Polo Club, our sister club, the Grand Champion Club, GCPolo.com. It looks like Gaston Dorniak's ready to go. So I'm going to get to my spot. And thank you for joining us here on CTV Sports. Here we go. Got a doubleheader for you, like I said. Go to the second game right after this first game. We'll take a little break in the action. And then we will go ahead and start our second game. So four very, very, very balanced team. We got the players riding all over. Warming horse up. Gaston ready to go. And away we go. So keep an eye on the backdrops as they're going to come out very quickly out of the first bowl in. And it's going to be Estrada. Alejandro wearing the maroon helmet. The Setai in the black jerseys. As said, Melissa Ganzi. She'll play the number 1 in her traditional pink helmet. Cancer survivor Melissa. And always a tough day when she's playing against this man here, the Cobra. But she'll give her husband a run for the money today. And on the back shot from Meli, we get our first whistle of the day. As it looked like Melissa had the right of way there. We had one player come up from left to right. And they'll drop that ball from the spot. The Setai putting Melissa at 1. Jason at 2. Alejandro at 3. And Juan Bellini at 4. Remember Juan, former ACO player on 3 goals. Estrada, strong player. And they'll captain the team. Here's Alejandro with the penalty 5A. Wow, nice play right here by Alejandro. And remember, all your backdrops here on the McClure Ranch field number 2, you can see we got a beautiful community, housing community that's next to us. And they have been involved in the polo. They love the polo. And the left side, the mountain side that you see, that's where the river is at. And this is where Marc Ganzi is running away from it. Oh, bad luck there, man. The Cobra had a nice little run going. Gets a little bad luck on the bounce. It'll bounce out of bounds. We get a change of possession. It looks like Juan, number 4, will take care of it. And away we go. Umpire pulls the ball off 5 yards from there. Counts 8 and then drops the ball. Make sure everybody in line. You got to hustle back on that play. So if you are playing the game of polo, there is a change of possession, and you're not really sure. Make sure you ask a teammate, but you want to get back quickly. Look at this ball right here for Enrique Bueno on the move. Enrique once tries to move it along, and that ball is going to trickle out of bounds. As a nice pass there by Tomacho Piedez, finding Enrique Bueno, who's wearing the number 3 today. And we are going to get our first goal shot penalty, which will be a safety. Penalty 6 on the play. Talk a lot about it when the defending team hits it over their own end line. No different than in soccer, the corner kick. We bring it to the 60. Now, this is right off the near post here. And Tocolino, well, what can I say? He has been fantastic from the penalty line. We're in the number 4. Here comes Santi with the penalty 6. Tocolino at a walk. And Santi, I want to take a class, Santi, because I want to learn how to do that at a walk. He's been doing that all spring season, and Tocolino will pick up his first of the day, and they'll get their first goal, make it a 1-0 here, or 2-0, I apologize. A 1-0 with 3:55 on the clock. We're doing a little adjustment there, 3:40 to be precise in the studio. Paramedics always on the scene at all of our games, so if you are a patron or a player and you do need help, please let us know. We are all radioed in. Janine, our scorekeeper, myself, Lisa, driving around in the 4-wheel runner, our medics, and our umpires. So if you need anything, and look at this, Estrada, Alejandro looking good, Alejandro. On the finish, que golazo, Estrada. Not an easy play. Have to deal with the Cobra in the corner. That wasn't easy. Took it to the inside behind him. Santi comes in, maybe overcommits a little bit, but Estrada keeping his head down, and then that butter finish. I was talking to some of our younger players yesterday, the ability to play with the ball or play defense and get your adrenaline up, but then the ability to shut it down, check your pulse, and then finish like a pro. Well done, Estrada. Tocolino on the bowling. Remember, we will switch directions after every goal for any of you new viewers. And Tocolino from 130. And, right in front. Little bad luck for the Cobra. It kind of skipped on him. He got there a little bit maybe early as it was still moving. So just bad luck here for Audi White. And Meli's going to get on the move. Nice pickup, Melissa. First run of the summer for Melissa Ganzi on the Bay Pony. Nice shot down the run inside the 60. Look for the shot on goal. Meli, this is what she's been doing from about 50 to 60. And it might stay on the field here. And yeah, Melissa will get the finish. So well done, Ganzi. And Melissa pulling the team as she always does. Great goal. Now, one of the things Melissa's been doing that I've been putting in my playbook or watching is taking that shot from about 50 and 60 yards out. She usually uses the layup shot, but then a lot of times the defense comes in and steals it. So she's been shooting those balls. This time a little bit off to the right side on the approach. Goes with the next shot, gets the finish, and that will make it 1-1 or 2-1, yeah. 2-1. One by Estrada and one by Ganzi. On the move right now, picked up by Tomacho Piedez. He'll turn the corner. 50 seconds left here in our first chucker of 6, everybody. We're going to have 2 6-chucker games. Good pick up here by the Cobra. Marc, nice. Taking his time. Getting the rhythm here on the little Bay Pony. He'll override. Estrada gets in the middle. Here comes your 30-second warning horn. Who will capitalize on his final 30 seconds? Crowder. Marc. Well done. Stays right there. They come together. Stolen away by Tocolino. And snap, Tocolino, and that ball is going to carry off the field. So when we return, the Setai will start with the knock-in. Everybody here at the McClure Rand, put your hands together. We'll send everybody off for some fresh ponies, and we'll be right back for our second chucker. And we're going to talk a lot about Craig Sakin and the Craig Sakin Memorial. This is CTV Sports. Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, and this is the 2025 Craig Sakin Memorial Tournament named in honor of Mr. Craig Sakin, who passed away on February 11, 2014 at the age of 52. We're all ready to go. The former president of the Homeowners Association of Soper's Mountain Ranch, very instrumental in helping Marc and Melissa Gandy secure their first polo field. In 2015, some of Sakin's ashes were released over the polo field. And I have talked about the Mount Sober polo field many times as I've had the opportunity as a professional polo player to play around the nation and in different countries. And one of the most spectacular fields that I've ever played on is still today. And there are some very, very cool fields. I mean, just when it comes to the ambiance, the location, just stands out. I mean, where you're playing at 9,000 feet, 10,000 feet, with the peak of Soapers Mountain right above you, at just under 13,000. We're back on the field here for our second chukker of play. Enrique Bueno with a nice hook there on Bellini. That's got to make him proud. He's actually learned to play the game, and here comes Ricky. Nice pickup here by Enrique Bueno for the Audi team. Stolen away, though, by Estrada. He's got the turn, and he knows it. They know each other. Melissa in a perfect spot inside the 40. Meli gets a pickup here, going to the far post. That's going to help. Back to the left. And just a little bad luck is out on the roll just left, but that's where you want to go, left to right, to try to keep it on the field on an overhit. If you're just joining us, welcome once again. I am Dale Schwetz with CTV Sports. We'll be bringing you all the action all season long, all summer long, July and August here from the beautiful Aspen Valley Polo Club. Tocolino trying to ride that one out. Looks like Bellini got there early enough. Good non-call. On the move, going to be Tomacho Piedad looking for Ganzi. Now you have Audi with playing the 1 will be Tomacho Piedad today. Wearing the 2 will be Marc Ganzi. Wearing the 3 will be Enrique Bueno. And wearing the 4 will be Santi Tocolino. To the Setai in the black jersey, Melissa Ganzi, she'll wear the number 1. And then she's got Jason Crowder behind her with the number 2. Alejandro Novilla Estrada wearing the number 3 in the maroon helmet. And then Juan Bellini. So we're going to get a spot hit here on a right-of-way violation in favor of, change of possession. Ball was out of bounds. Tocolino. Perfect. Thank you, Gaston, as that ball did go out of bounds. Okay, so we had a couple things go on there. Actually, the ball was out, able to foul on the play too, so we go to 5. And back to the action as we roll around here with 3:15 on the clock in our second chukker. Shot on goal by Tomacho Piedad, and that ball's going to go off to the right side. Now, as I said, you keep an eye on the backdrops right here where Alejandro and Juan are knocking in behind him. That is a beautiful area of the McClure River Ranch. It goes right down to the Roaring Fork River, and it is just spectacular down there. You can ride horses, and so it's a lot of fun. And then all of the stables you see, or the buildings, are stables for these amazing horses. Melissa, on the move, always picks up the first ball, pulling the team. She's got time. Meli, nice play right here, and that approach shot's going to roll right in front, inside the 30, has to come in from left to right, slows it down to the putter, and that's the way you do it. Make it look easy, Meli, as she'll pick up her second goal of the day, making it 3-1 with 2:10 on the clock. Back to the center, we'll go for a bowl-in. Once again, thanks for joining me. We've been having a lot of new viewers check in, and, well, it happens all the time with CTV Sports. Here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, one of our best, well, it's our 12th year, and we had one of the most fantastic beginnings at our Independence Cup. A turnout of local people that were in the area, and not just people that wanted to come see polo, but want to learn polo. So we do a lot of polo one, so we will fill that in for you. We do appreciate that for all of our, all of our players and, of course, sponsors that tune in and watch all the time. On the move, Tomacho Piedad, and that is butter. Tomacho Piedad and Que Golazo Tomacho and Audi on a nice run here. Beautiful pass. Tomacho Piedad picking it up out of the air with no problem at all, drags it forward, and then you notice there, not the perfect finish, but enough energy on the ball to have that ball carry across the end line, make it 3-2 to click down to 45 seconds. 15 seconds to your warning horn. Switching directions once again. Picked up by Melissa. Meli getting a lot of balls here in the first two chuckers. Melissa. Nice pickup here. The Cobra says, I got you. 30-second horn in play. Will Audi go for a big run here? Marc takes it forward. Like the tail shot. Nobody home. And we might get a time. Yeah, we're going to get a time out here. That's going to end the chukker. So we'll end the chukker there. And when we return, we'll have a bowl-in. We'll check with our monitor official. Welcome back, everybody. Third chukker action. 3-2, tight match here in our first game of the 2025 Craig Sakin Memorial. Remember, we are going to have a doubleheader for you today. And that should be good. Mix up Michael Payne coming with the Mountain Chevrolet team. Santos, Bellini, Sugar Ursh, Kid, Nacho de Villastrada. And then the McClure River Ranch with Ali Poma, MVP from the U.S. Open Championships this year. And Grant Ganzi, Nick Rodan, and Ilario Figueres. But we got something to get going here, and look at this. What a play as Bellini. Now, remember, they had the fair play possession just outside the 60. They got control of the ball. Bellini worked it inside, takes and Alejandro gets the finish. So, Alejandro, well done, picking up his. Who scored that Juan, right? Okay, so it is going to be Juan Bellini. It looked like Bellini. They do look alike sometimes out there. But Bellini will get the goal. And turn and burn is going to be Tomacho. It looked like he was going to run the turn there, and he looks to corner, finding Ganzi. Marc goes for it. Enrique takes a swipe at it, gets a little help from the pony. Well done, Enrique. Now it's going to be bueno. Unselfish polo by Ganzi to allow Enrique to carry that ball forward. Good defense, though, by Crowder. Override. Tocolino. He's got time. He's got players going forward. Santi looking for Enrique. He's got to wait on this ball. He's got to stay on the near side. Nice try. Good hook by Crowder. Turn to the left. Here comes Estrada. The Setai. Once again, title sponsor at the World Polo League Beach Polo World Cup. Make sure you check that out in November. Unbelievable polo down in Miami. And we love having the Setai also playing up here in Aspen. Just an amazing resort you need to check out down there in beautiful Miami Beach. On the turn, picked up here. Oh, Cobra's going to say, I'm controlling the game, slow it down. Changing the field. I like the thought process, but it went off the back of the pony of Bellini. A little bad luck, but he did have Tomacho going forward. Oh, well done, Crowder. Unselfish polo. That's going to give Melissa an opportunity inside the 40. There's the approach, and there's the finish. Good teamwork by the Setai as Melissa will pick up goal number 3. Good action. Two goals in the first. One by Melissa and Alejandro. One by Melissa in the second. One by Melissa in the third, and another by Juan. Brings it 5-2 here. Goal by Tocolino on a penalty 6 on a safety. And then Tomacho Pierres. So Audi White, they have the attack going, but this lady has been pulling the team. Here comes the Setai. And Ganzi. Against Ganzi coming back. Marc gets a good little jump. Going near side. Doesn't get the shot he wants. Melissa. And that's what I'm talking about. That's where Meli's been firing. And that has been the sweet spot. And that's what she was doing in the open. Taking that shot from 40 to 60 right there. That ball was from the 40 and traveled in our 30 yards. Good shooting by Ganzi, picking up goal number 4. 2:10 on the clock left here in our third chucker play. I'll be doing a breakdown between this third and fourth chucker for you. Good pick up here by Tomacho Pierres. Under the neck with it, not wasting any time. He's got Marc. Ganzi, oh, that's a sweet swing right there on the chestnut. And that's the way you do it as the Cobra. Perfectly executed on the attack. Hit the first one right to the point. Chestnut Mare runs very nice for him. And then nobody around, so check him down. Take an easy putter shot, drive for show, putt for dough. That's going to make it 6-3 with 1:20 on the clock. Big bowling right here. The Setai could add a few more. Get that 4-goal lead. They'd like that. If not, Audi White could get it within 2 on the far side. Melissa's going to take her time. Why not? Use a little bit of the clock. 1 minute left. Back to the inside. Well done, Meli. Looking for Estrada. Good little pickup, Alejandro. Being hustled by the Cobra. Leaves it for Bellini. Bellini from about 80. Good play there by Tomacho Pierres. But Crowder too strong on the inside. So the old Memo Gracita play. Hit the ball down inside there and see what happens. And Tomacho Pierres looked like he had a perfect play. But Crowder just doing it right. Did a great job. And bumped him to take that one out and to make it now 7-3 on the scoreboard. So good job here. On the breakdown here, everybody, they come down. Audi White comes out. Remember, we are on the flat on this Craig Sakin Memorial. So, Ranch perfectly set up. I want to welcome some of our fans that are coming in a little later today for our games. Once again, Audi with Marc and Enrique Bueno doing a good job pulling the team, getting passes in front, but they're not finishing. They need to get a few more shots in there. That's what they'd like to see. There's a few more shots on goal. Tocolino, great from the penalty line. Tomacho's got one, and Marc, so they got a lot to work on just to get those shots, but it is coming. On the other side, the Setai, they're playing like they play. They put Meli in the front. They use her. She's got 4 goals, doing some great shooting. She's 4 for 5. And then you got everybody involved. Alejandro, he's working the middle. Bellini's hitting the big ball from behind. And now you have Crowder scoring a goal. Let's get ready for our second half. Thanks again for joining us here on CTV Sports. If you are in the area, well, you want to check out some of our new fun areas to watch the game from in our venue. And the biggest highlight of the Sunday is going to be the new Polo is Beautiful Beach Club. So, yeah, we play beach polo, but this is going to be a beach at outdoor polo, like on the big field. And remember the polo field, 300 by 160 yards wide, 9 footballs will fit in the middle of it. Well, imagine a beach on the side of it, and it'll be there. The Beach Club is where South Beach meets the Rockies. Fans can watch world-class polo from the exclusive field side area, which features lounge spaces furnished with arso and cool plunge pool by Crystal River Spas, imported sand, beach chairs, handcrafted. This is going to be a lot of fun. You need to make sure you get a hold of. They have cocktails, traditional Argentine asado. The Beach Club will be open every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. VIP club tickets are available at AspenValleyPoloClub.com. And you want to ask them about the dress code, because that's what's going to be a lot of fun. The Beach Club and the dress code. So check that out, though. I'm looking forward to it. And you might see me in that cold plunge somewhere through the day. So we'll have to talk to my executive producer and see if he'll allow me. I am a cold plunge guy. I love it. All right, here we go. Let's get back to the action. 7-3. You know how the breakdown was. Let's see if Audi can get on it. Oh, yeah. Enrique Bueno. Get a piece of it, Enrique. Stay with it. Override, Bellini. Good push there by Marc. Good pickup by Estrada. A lot of angle on that back shot by Bellini, which gave Estrada an opportunity to control. Enrique, no play, needs to pull out. Good job. Good rotation by Audi. Crowder gets out in front of Gansey. Marc goes to the hip. Crowder looking for some help. Uses the old flip back, and he's got Meli on the move. Oh, that's good passing by the Setai. Melissa once shot on goal from 40. And I'm telling you, get out of the way. Do not allow her to get inside the 60. And use that shot. She got it down, and her timing is perfect. I watched her do it all winter. It's a great addition to your arsenal of shots. You need to change the game up. The game of polo's ever-changing. The coin flips. It's a game of inches. You need to use different plays. I got to give credit is due. Well done, Crowder, there on a nice delay play in the pass. Melissa wins the bowl in, snaps one again about 60. Tomacho Pieta's on the bay pony, stolen away by Crowder. Crowder, number 2 in the black, always using the defense to start his offense. Marc's got time. Good little play here by the Cobras. He bellies out. Tocolino coming in hot. Picks it up nicely. Tocolino. Ganzi in the rumble seat. This could be a good one for Audi. 1, 2, 3 inside the red zone. And Ricky Rue will get the finish. That's the Audi Polo team we're looking for. They need to keep that same rhythm. Great job by Marc starting it off. Tocolino reads it from about 60 yards back, puts the afterburners on. Marc falls into the rolling, and the finish goes to Tocolino. So, Ricky in the same area. They look very similar out there, their white helmets. But well done, Tocolino. I think Tocolino likes the chestnut pony. Whoa! He almost got that one away from Crowder, Jason, with 3 minutes on the clock. 8-4, but we have picked up the pace here in the Ford Trucker. Miss hit. That'll give Tomacho Pieta's opportunity here. Nice pass, Tomacho. What a play by Crowder, though. Back across the center, and he's got, no, Bellini, bad luck. Juan's got to give it up. Marc got Enrique going forward here. Come on, Bueno. Out of the air, Enrique, well done. Deep neck shot coming. There it is. Oh! And nice attempt here by Enrique. That was a beautiful attempt. I mean, that's not an easy shot. And it went just off the right side of the post. So, Audi offense has turned the corner after the breakdown. They must have been listening because they're on it. Uh-oh, Melissa. She has been perfect right here. Taking her time now. You got the rotation play. They look like they've gone to a different playbook. Meli coming back in the game now. Now they're sending players forward, Alejandro and Bellini. And Ganzi says, shut up, Dale Schwetz. I'm running the whole turn. Marc Ganzi on the chestnut. 25 lengths on everybody. There's the approach shot. Looks perfect to me. Coast to coast like butter on toast, Marc Ganzi. Well done, Cobra. Great pony right there as they turn the corner and get a fantastic run there. Marc, the approach shot, you can't put any more love into that approach shot, and that's what makes the finish easy. Great goal here by Marc Ganzi. He needed that. Perfect. Number 2 for Marc. And Audi looking strong. 8-5, though. The Setai still with control. Crowder. Uh-oh, I saw him look over his shoulder there. He had Alejandro going forward, but a good read by Tocolino. Oh, bad luck, Santi. Off the pony. But he's got his man, Tomacho Pieta, to cover the back. Tomacho, outlet pass. Let's send Marc forward one more time. Why not? Enjoying this little chestnut. Picks his ball up nicely, Ganzi. Has room to work. Why not keep it? He's got Enrique out in front. Still has room to work. Time on the clock, Marc. And that's a nice attempt right there, but I think it goes off to the side. So with 8 seconds on the clock, Audi, wow, they maybe could have worked that in a little bit more, but Marc took the shot. Nice try. We have a match for you, 8-5. Let's get everybody else some fresh ponies, and we'll be right back. What a great way to start out the 2025 Craig Sakin Memorial. All right, welcome back, everybody. Fit Chucker. Last year's Craig Sakin Memorial was won by Casablanca. Congratulations, Casablanca. Marc Ganzi, Santos Bellini, Grant Ganzi, the ambassador, and Nick Rodan. 8-6 on the win. Yep, already go Gaston over the Maltese Falcons, Alejandro Villastrada. Well, actually, Alejandra Foster. I do apologize. Alejandra, Melissa Ganzi, Santi Torcolino, and Alejandro Villastrada. Rodan was the MVP, and he's won more MVP titles at both the Astor Valley Polo Club and our sister club, the Grand Champions Polo Club, than any other player. That's some pretty good information for you. Congratulations, NR. Wow. I wonder if he knows that. I'll have to make sure I tap him on the shoulder. Melissa. Meli has been 100% today. And Alejandro, Marc's got to go the afterburners here. Ganzi pressing. Well done, Marc. Neutral polo, that's all you want. Leave the ball for Tocolino. Let's turn and burn. Here comes Audi. Everybody going left and right. Marc says, I'm going to the left. Good job here, Marc. Ganzi on the chestnut. Got to deal with Bellini on the gray. Near side play. Tomacho Piedras goes flying in there with a brilliant little play. Now this ball might go to goal. It looks like it has eyes. And it's still on the field. Oh, no. And goal? Oh, so bad luck there, but a goal for Audi, and Jason trying to clear it out there. Crowder, and his mom will be laughing. His mom would be laughing about that. It's going to be 8-6. He scored for the Audi team. So we'll give that goal just, I guess the shot was from Tocolino. So we'll go ahead and give it there. I'll talk to Janine about that one. Sometimes it happens. The opposing team tries to clean the ball up, and, you know, there's 24 feet, 8 yards in there. The ball will bounce around, and it does pop out. Crowder trying to do a kind of a run and gun play, bounced off a pony, went in the goal. So 8-6, 2-goal difference here with 3:45 on the clock. We got a match going. Uh-oh, left behind. Enrique in a sword fight with the maestro, and Bellini will win that with a couple of white jerseys around him. Melissa now on the move. Marc coming in hot. Meli's going to press here. No play. Melissa takes it inside the 40. Tocolino pushes him wide. And let's see the gray mare go. Tocolino. Look at this guy go. Tocolino. Enrique Bueno out of the air. Enrique, 60-yard play. Oh, little short on the putter. Needs to bring that mallet back a little bit. But what a play out of the air by Enrique Bueno. Needs to make a hook. He does. Neutral play, Bellini. Juan on the gray has time to work. And he'll take advantage of it. Santi's going to push up on him. That'll get the release. Down the center. Crowder. Little flip shot to Melissa. Meli's going to push it back to Crowder. Crowder's going to leave it right there for Melissa. Meli from 40. And she is 100% from the 40. Wow, good shooting. You think it's easy? I always say, when you think it's easy, go to our website and call Juan Bellini, set up a lesson. And as I say, I'll put about 20 balls on the 40-yard line. I'll put it on the 30 for you. I'll let you shoot at that 24 feet, 8 yards, and we'll see how many you make. And then you might have a bigger appreciation for the ability to make that play. Uh-oh, Estrada. Meli, Estrada. Melissa says go for it. They'll leave that behind for Meli from the 60 now. That ball will carry to the 30, and she'll shut it down. She got Tocolino to worry about. Putter, putter, putter. And she'll bring out the putter shot. And well done, Melissa, once again. Melissa, 7 goals on the day. And the horses, I must say, look fantastic. Well done. She had one of the best pit crews in the world down there. Taking care of those beautiful 4-legged athletes. Trust me, you'd love to ride her string. I've had the opportunity. They are amazing. Santa Rita breeding operation, of course. A number of horses out here. And a lot of the different breeding operations around the world. Can give a big shout out to everybody. Good success. Wow, Marc Ganzi. That's a great approach. To the middle, Marc. Oh, he brings it in. That's going to work, though. Tocolino's got time. 22 clock on the clock. Tocolino with Marc in the rumble seat. Bellini got to give a play. Doesn't want to have the penalty. 1. And Audi will finish there. And that is a big goal going into our next chucker, our final chucker, because 3 goals down now. They do have an opportunity to pop back here. The Setai looking very strong, but you don't want to miss this 6th and final chucker. Let's see if the Setai can hold on or if Audi will come back with a furious chase in the 6th chucker. We're live on CTV Sports. so we can prepare for our second match of the 2025 Craig Sakin Memorial. Remember, the winners will face off in the finals on Sunday. Remember, you always go back to AssetValleyPoloClub.com. Get on all of our platforms, Instagram, Facebook. We got all of our apps that are out there. And got a great producers working really hard down in the studios down there. I want a big shout out to Jordan, Mike, and of course DJ Brando, doing a fantastic job, working very hard, keeping everything rolling. So we're going to keep going for you all summer long. Let us know if you want to see something or you missed something, and let us know if you're new to the game of polo. We always like to know that because we have opportunities with all of our different broadcasts all through the week because we start broadcasting on Tuesday on our Tuesday night arena series, and we're going to get ready for the Twilight Zone. Let's finish this one up, though. Down by 3, Audi. Can they get back to that rhythm they had in the fourth? Going to be Tomacho looking for Gansey. He's got Marc. Cleaned up nicely by Bellini. Nobody home. Over the mallet, no problem. Meli's going to jump on it. Good read. Melissa gets help. Has Alejandro there. They play a lot of pole together. Melissa. Back to the inside. No need to rush. Now Alejandro will go for the pass. There's the pass. Oh, a little short. Melissa now looking for another one. Just a little bit off there. We got a breakaway coming. We got Enrique going forward. Marc going to go on a rumble seat here. Bellini, oh yeah, I like it. Left to right. Gansey. Still his control. Keeping it in behind Bellini. Bellini's going to have to give him a play here sooner or later. They override. And nice try there. They had a 2-on-1. Now, don't get me wrong. Juan Bellini, very smart when he plays the number 4 position. Talk about him in Estrada. They know how to slam that door, keep in there, not foul. Turn around quickly, though, by Tocolino. Santi. That's going to go down the side. Audi would like to get one here early. 3:50 on the clock. Remember, a goal a minute can be tough, especially with the Setai playing their game. Here comes Estrada, and I'm liking the gray pony. Estrada, and I think he's liking the gray pony. Come on, Ricky. He's pressing, keeping the pressure on. Estrada into the corner, checking the clock. Now he'll fire across the center. That ball is going to stay on the field. This will help Audi out as they go for a 3-on-2 turn. But Bellini playing like he's playing center field for the Yankees way back. Here comes Marc. Cobra. Sending. Oh, they overlap there. I don't know if they had a miscommunication or if they have a penalty. We'll see. So we have a blocking call, and this is going to be a big play for the Audi team. You got a man going to goal, 70 yards out. They're not going to go to the 4 here. They need to go to the 3 based on a 2-on-1. And if you go to a 4, because you say, well, you know, he's at the 680 going in, well, then you're putting the whole team in front of him to block him. And Marc and Tomacho only had Bellini. So, great ball placement here. Could have been a 3 or 2. They went with the 3. They would have been a little bit closer. Maybe Marc got that pass off to Tomacho. Then you'll get to 2. Here comes Gansey on the penalty 3. Marc, who's usually 100% from the line. Oh, just off to the left. Early in the season. First penalty 3 of the year. Trust me. He'll get them down. He's usually right on. But that's another one I told you, come to the polo school, and we will see. Melissa, on the knock-in. They're sending Estrada forward again. Nice ride off here by Tomacho. Good ball control. Alejandro controlling the game very well today. Around the corner with it. Oh, nice little player by the gray pony. Tomacho's got to catch up. Across the center here, which that might go to Tokaleo. Oh, well done, Crowder. On the hook and the back shot. That's not an easy play. And we don't teach that in the pole school until you go to the next lesson. Marc. Cobra now's got room to work. Enrique working hard with Bellini. Cobra's going to, leaves it there. Nobody in the rumble seat. Backed up cleanly by Estrada, knowing the clock is going to work for them. Good little read, good communication by Tomacho Piedras and Tocolino. Tocolino's going to snap one. That ball's got eyes from 120. Well done, Santi. And that ball is a perfect example of why Santi Tocolino is 8 goals and can fire from anywhere. Goal number 5 for Tocolino. 4 from the field, 1 from the penalty line. But they are in trouble. They need to get a goal. They need to win this bowl-in. This is a huge bowl-in for Audi. The Setai knows it. Melissa taking her time, picks it up, and she'll work it down the left side as the clock ticks down under a minute. Nice attempt by Audi to come back. They had opportunities, but I think the Setai will hold on here with 40 seconds left. Melissa down in front, cleaned up nicely by Tomacho. Santi will go for one more run, and I want to thank the Audi white team, Marc Ganzi, Enrique Bueno, Tomacho Piedras, and Santi Tocolino. But congratulations to the Setai, Melissa Ganzi, Jason Crowder, Alejandro Estrada, and Juan Bellini. They will move on to our final on Sunday. But as I said, 2-goal difference was a little tighter than you think. That'll end it right there. So once again, we're going to close the show out. I'll see you back in about 10 or 15 minutes. We're actually starting at in about 20 minutes. So get ready for our next game. I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports. I want to say thank you for making us the leaders of polo broadcasting. And always remember here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.